Earthlings. And why do we keep on relying on species that exist out with planet Earth? Why can't we focus on the species that actually exist on Earth? We're discovering thousands of different species every single year.
But Gary's point was that he was a man who had no interest in this until something he believes happened to him.
Yeah.
Professor Cohen.
I'm certain that something happened to Gary. I'm certain it was something that he doesn't understand, I don't understand, and there are a few things that have happened to me in my life that I don't understand, nothing as dramatic as that. But it seems to me that we're scientists on this side generally, aren't we? Yes, you said that. What we're saying is we don't know. I genuinely don't know about whether things have happened. But, just a moment. But we've got Worf over there. The reason why we depict aliens like that is because of the poverty of the studios, because they can't design really appropriate aliens that are biologically good. And it's the poverty of the imagination of the people who see them which make them describe men or man-like anthropomorphic creatures.
That's for a television show. You're not gonna what do you want to design for a television show that you want to be believable?
I know
but do the reports...
That's fed to people, what we're looking at.
That's fed to them, their imagination brings it back.
Exactly.
And if they see an alien, that's what they think they're going to see.
Do the people you talk to describe things, whatever, that look like people?
They describe beings about 4 feet 6 tall, usually grey, with the black eyes, very common now all over the world. And that includes, by the way, natives in South America. They don't get X-Files, they don't get magazines, they don't get newspapers. They're reporting the same things right now.
But
well, why is that?
The Loch Ness Monster and the other monsters that are described from Russian lakes and South American lakes also all look like each other.
We're not discussing monsters tonight.
One of the problems
for the human mind is not very inventive.
One of the problems for us skeptics is the hard evidence, just finding some kind of hard evidence.
There is hard evidence.
Yeah, but one of the problems we hear is that the hard evidence is being covered up by, say, the government. Okay, they know more than they're letting on. But, I mean, if you look at the record of any government, they don't govern very well. They don't keep secrets very well either. Look in everyday government, you know, there's things coming out all the time. I just find it, as a skeptic, I find it hard that they could keep a secret this big for so long.
Governments don't run that. It's nameless civil servants that are there no matter what government's in and out. So I'm afraid governments don't run it at all.
The most important government is if it's not nameless civil servants.
What's the CIA? They're nothing to do
Carry on,
about it.
The most important question to be asked here, if we got a chance.
Yes, sure, carry
I
on.
believe nothing I'm told, especially by you lot.
Carry on.
The important question here is the gentleman at the back row, has he studied the UFO data? Has he actually looked at the UFO data worldwide? Have you looked at it? It's really impressive.
I've got far more UFO data on my bloody bookshelves than most people
You would be
here.
amazed if you looked hard at the
Where's your
data.
bookshelf?
The data is contaminated by the human
Not all
mind.
of it. Not all of it. Not all of it.
Imperfect
Colin, yeah.
We understand.
Colin.
I was disappointed with the man said I was attention seeking. I mean, I couldn't be further away from the truth. I mean, I didn't want anything to do with this. I just backed away. I mean, I had physical scars. I mean, if I can make them up and just put them on my body. I'm not going to show you.
Well, he's telling you.
There's cases in Belgium where the military have chased these vehicles. They've been caught on radar. The vehicles have jumped from 5,000 feet to 10,000 feet in seconds. The air pilots have seen them. The actual staff actually come out and made a statement that they don't know what the craft was. It was photographed, they've got pictures yet, and it was seen by...
A lot of pilots seen them.
But David, Colin's telling you that he does have the evidence in the form of the scars. How do you explain that?
People can get scars in many different kinds of ways. They can burn themselves with a cigarette, for instance, or cut themselves. People do it all the time. They go to psychiatric hospitals all the time because of that.
Well, I think that this side is tending to be forced into a pseudo-scientific argument, which is unfortunate, really, because this side can hide behind science.
Right. Okay, I must stop you, unfortunately. You've heard the arguments for and against from our speakers, studio audience and viewers, and